I wanted to show you these when it was sunny so you get a lot more color. There's a thrasher over there. He's a resident bird. There are Columbine. Usually Columbine will get a lot taller than that and larger flowers, but this is the first year for it to flower. And there is a bumblebee working it. And this is a digitalis foxglove, and that should be taller than this, and that is really lows where it is. And wait till that thing opens up, it will be absolutely gorgeous. That spike over there is probably almost 3 feet tall. But these are pretty. Well, here's our Foxglove digitalis. I told you they were making awful big flower spikes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the flowers on that. Each row is 3 to 4. Diagonally it's 4 or 5. A lot to open, and they last a pretty nice bit of time. And they're dwarfing the Columbine, which normally would, it's going to hurt the Columbine because it's going to be blocking a lot of sun from it. But usually they're taller than the Foxglove digitalis. Here's a Clematis on the side of our gazebo. We have a lot more flowers to open, but that's a pretty good size flower. One there, several down here in the bottom. The one on the other side is getting ready to bloom, and here's a lot deeper one. And there's a few on this side, but it doesn't get as much sun, but it's got a lot of flowers. And that's because my wife, Bride, loves purple. Right over here is the glare of the sun. This is an Iobe or Jacqueline Clematis in full flower. Now this blooms on this year's wood. And I was going to do a video on this the last couple of years and never have. If we had cut that back down to there, all the new growth would have flowered. So there's no flowers in here because that's all old wood, and it flowers on what grew this year, which is right here. And it's really pretty outstanding. In fact, about 10 days ago I noticed it was hanging over the back, and I went over there and pulled it over the front. And it's righted itself. We do have a wild cherry tree here at the river. There's Mr. Owl that saved our blueberries last year, and we got another one sitting over there. And the cherries are just turning, and the birds are in this tree. And they were sitting on this line on that branch and on that power cable. And they just want to come in there and clean them out. And they will get them all in about a day and a half. And they do it every year. They're almost ready to eat, but they just need to be a little darker. And you can see where they've been working on it. Sort of a shame, but unless we put a net all the way over this thing, and my Bride said she'd like to get enough to make a pie. If she got everyone off this, it might make a small pie. But hopefully Mr. Owl will do some good.